Hey, this is my 130-gallon custom 4-foot by 3-foot Chalice Palace. Got about somewhere between 80 and probably between 80 and 100 different chalice corals in here. Posted a few videos in the past, but I never had a gel filter until now. I got a gel filter. I'm using the chrome orange is the color I'm using. And I found that it doesn't work for all corals, but it's pretty accurate for most of them. A lot better at representing the true color under the actinics than most. Like a plain yellow doesn't really cut it. Some of the orange don't cut it. Red usually doesn't. Like for example, let's see. So this particular coral is actually a deep, deep red. But under the chrome orange filter it kind of comes out like this. But the one right next to it, this one, that's pretty accurate. That's exactly what it looks like. Same with this guy here. So for the most part this filter's pretty good. So we can just run through a couple different ones. Went to a swap this weekend, Delaware Valley Reef Club. Picked up some new stuff, but I still got a lot of the old stuff. This for example is Tyree Golden Galaxy. Bought that from Jason Fox. That's a Worldwide Corals District 9. Got that from Jason. Some random green one. Pretty cool though. Another cool piece I don't have the name for. This was one of my pickups at Macna. Again, it's bright red. This one isn't represented well. This is from Aqua San Diego. It's called a Toxic Pie. That's called Desert Sun or something. That's a Pacific East aquaculture. This one's pretty cool. Got this at Aqua San Diego as well. See if I can get it to focus. It's not going to focus, but it's actually like a white coral. Classic mummy eye right here. Classic watermelon right here. Still growing slowly. The fish would ever get out of the way. New piece I picked up this weekend. Here's a cool one I got at the frag swap. This is actually red with blue eyes. Orange creamsicle here. This is an Aussie chalice. Red with blue streaks going through it. This is a Jason Fox Robococky. Halloween chalice, or that's not the Halloween, that's the pumpkin patch. No name on this one. Got it at King of Corals in Frederick, Maryland. Another Pacific East. Got some good coloration in this. They don't really put too much stock in names at Pacific East, but they do have some nice pieces. This is a Jason Fox Halloween chalice. The colors aren't perfectly represented. Those eyes are actually more of a reddish color, reddish orange. Big alien eye. Don't know the name of this one, but I wish I did. It's one of my favorite pieces. Here's a couple Jason Fox pieces. This is Jason Fox Twisted. This is his Raging Riddler chalice, and this is his Trainwreck chalice, and this is his Snake Eyes. Got a big colony here, don't know what that is. Hollywood Stunner, won't stop growing. It's actually growing into the sand. Makes no sense. I thought it would be curving up, but it's actually starting to curve down. Here's an ATL Goldeneye growing pretty fast. If I can get a shot of this one in the back. Pink with purple streaks going through it. Here's a Jason Fox Poison Cocktail. Didn't grow at all for like 6 months, then all of a sudden it just started taking off. I guess it finally got settled in, but you can see the growth pattern on the outside. Couple of unknown pieces here. Nice Llama Losa. Cool chalice here, another one with no name. Big mycedium with no name here. This one bleached out instantly. It's a green convict. I don't know what happened. It was under halides at Pacific East. I put it under my low light LEDs and it just bleached instantly. Had it in the shade, got no light for 2 weeks in a row. Didn't get a single speck of light. Never came back. Here's a cool one there's no name for. It's green, and the eyes actually grow horizontally like that, more like streaks. It's different. This is actually a deep red color. This is some type of a convict here. It's red. Mint green, mycedium. Here's a purple lamalosa. Don't know the name of that guy. That's a Aqua San Diego Agent Orange. No name here. Another Pacific East. They have some wicked like rainbow color stuff. They just you know, it's hard to trace it back to anything. Here's a classic bubblegum monster here. Here's one of my new favorites here. Jason Fox Avatar Chalice. Picked this up in a trade actually. I had no idea the guy was giving me a piece this big. I thought I was going to get a little frag. And he traded me that entire thing. I couldn't have been happier. Here's a little blue thing that got stung at one point, nearly died. Surprisingly, it's taken off now. Let's see what else we got. Picked this up in a trade this weekend. This actually isn't a chalice. I think it's an akin. Here's a fast grower. Almost lost this at one point, but it's bouncing back. Don't know what this is. There's a cotton candy chalice there. Another Jason Fox Halloween. Here's a huge colony a buddy of mine gave me. I'm going to end up fragging most of it. I've already fragged it a couple times. This is actually the same exact coral from the same exact colony as this one. But this one has been in my system for about a year. And the big one has only been in my system for 3 weeks. So it looks a little different. Here's a cool one, lots of different colors in this. There's a vivid riddler right there. Very slow growing, have no clue why that hasn't taken off because it's been in my system for about a year. This one's doing good. This is a Jason Fox Sunnyside. Picked this up at Magna. Don't know what that is though. Only change to my system since the last video is I picked up a, I can't get a good shot of it, especially with this filter, but I got the Hydor Smart Wave system. Couldn't afford a gyre. I don't know that it would be any better for me than what I got running now anyway, so I got through a Hydor power head there. I don't even know how many gallons per hour it is. I picked it all up used. Got one on each side and I got them alternating every 30 seconds. I had some really big ones on there and they were just blowing sand around, aggravating me, so I ended up trading them for a smaller version. I think I missed a couple over here. This is a Miami Hurricane, some bright orange one, I don't know what that is. This one I thought was the ugliest piece in my tank until one day I actually noticed that the eyes on it glow bright orange. The chalice itself is an ugly dark red, has no pop at all, but the eyes don't even make sense on this thing. I also set up a frag system, picked it up. I ended up getting the same Ocean Revive lights that I had on my main system. I put on my frag system because I wanted everything to be uniform, so when I frag stuff and move it over here I didn't want there to be any difference in the lighting. I didn't want to bleach anything out, so I can actually run it at the same exact intensity on each channel, same photo period on both systems, so there shouldn't be any kind of light shock. So I fragged my pink one with the purple streaks. Here's a Robococky. I'm hoping that it's going to grow out like a Monty onto these 4 different tiles, and then I can just frag it from there. Here's the Tyree blue, some random green one. Got 2 frags left of the Jason Fox Halloween. There's 2 Miami Hurricanes right there. Got 4 frags of this green one. And then that monster chalice, the huge one, this is a frag off of that. And then these are also frags off some of my bigger colonies. But I'm relatively new to fragging. I don't have a bandsaw, I only have a Dremel, and it really is a pain trying to frag a chalice upside down with a Dremel, because if it's thick, you can't even cut through it in one pass. Not only that, but if you're fragging the coral upside down, you can't even tell if you're cutting through any eyes. So it's a total hassle, but a bandsaw is $400, and I'm not on any type of level to justify that kind of purchase. So, but that's my system. I would recommend getting a gel filter on eBay. If you don't want to spend the money on a nice digital DSLR camera with expensive macro lenses, you can pick up a collection of gel filters on eBay for $5. And it comes with about 100 and something different filters. You just play with them till you find the ones that work the best for you.